We got a new guest with Shane, an old friend of Michael's who likes a bit of photography, I believe. Would you like to elaborate any more on that, Michael? Or Shane, of course.
Hi, Shane.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, mate.
Now, whereabouts you off to?
To work.
Lovely. You do confound photography, don't you?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's not as busy as it used to be years ago, but
It's because I think weddings are getting more expensive, so people can't afford it as much and don't get as many bookings. But obviously, where you're busy in another place as well, it's probably hard to get you as well these days.
yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of people believe you can get the same quality footage or output from a mobile phone as you can a camera. It's close, but there's so much more to it as to why that's not true.
Everyone feels they're a photographer nowadays.
Yeah, that's it. But no, it's far from true that because
So obviously it's become more of a competitive market where people have got perhaps more everyday interest because where mobile phones have got decent cameras, so people might invest in a more portable camera than they used to, or portable cameras are higher quality. It is an area people might not always look for, but obviously, as you say, to have the quality there is something you respect afterwards, and that's
there's just so much to it. Even at a wedding, like unless you're gonna have a friend constantly up on their feet for whether it's the bridal shoot, whether you're going to have someone, even not just the quality, but unless you're going to have someone dedicated to stay on their feet for, whether it be 6 hours, 7, 8, 9, 12. I do 12 myself to give the best thing. So unless you're going to have someone dedicated to that.
Do you ever get asked to do like themed, not sort of the wedding as a theme, but some people like nowadays like a bit more black and white photos more than they used to?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you get all sorts of requests, which is fine, but of course, all that can be sorted after. But it depends, because obviously there's a lot of stuff that looks better in black and white, like gothic photos and stuff. So yeah, they'll be more prominent, to be more likely to be shot in black and white. Not always, obviously, but yeah, no, it's just I think people underestimate the fact as well. That's the other thing. Like, unless they're going to carry around a portable charger, if they're going to be taking photos on their phone as well, i.e., wedding, the chances are their phone's likely to, if they're going to be using the flash as well. Again, even the flash, it's not even on par with the proper camera. But if they're going to keep using the flash for 12 hours, like, chances are their phone's likely going to die as that, unless they use bulk charge. Whereas storage as well, even though there is high storage these days on phones, the memory cards, you look at memory cards on phones versus memory cards in a camera, it takes 1 second to switch out a memory card in a phone, in a camera, as opposed to taking probably 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. So if someone's trying to capture that perfect moment, and then suddenly their phone, most of us have had it before, where your phone says out of storage, you can pay extra storage, whether it be with Android or iPhone, and then you've got to obviously go through the payment process, set up more storage. So already that could be taking you 10 minutes to sort that and arrange that, whereas with a camera, it takes you 30 seconds to switch out a memory card. So obviously a camera is built for that purpose. So that a proper DSLR or DLR camera, they're built for that purpose, to be quick and convenient.
How much is it to hire your services out? And
So if it was a
I'm on about
wedding-
photography services here, Shane.
If it is a if it was a wedding, sorry, then I don't know. It depends. To the public, 350 quid, and then they get all the photos edited. Averaging, if I do say a 12-hour wedding, they'll get like 300, 400, in some cases 550, 600 photos back, all edited. Now, as far as I recall, last time I checked, someone who's using a mobile phone to take photos at a wedding, they've either got 300 to 600 photos, but they're all unedited, all candid, all low. The quality just isn't there because they've not been edited. No one wants to spend the time to edit 600 photos or 300 odd photos. So that's another thing as well. So, but yeah, so if I put in 12 hours to the public, 350 quid, and then, yeah, they get anywhere between 300 and 600 photos back, all edited, mind.
That's a really good price.
Yeah, but
And what about for a general photo shoot? Say if someone just wanted wanted some photos done in their house or something because they're going to sell their house.
so even though I've got the backdrop and stuff, so it just doesn't compare to like having it done properly at a studio where you got more range on it, you got more lights. The studio I use, the one down at Citywall, I charge someone 100 quid for a couple of hours in a studio. Again, last time I checked, or before I become a photographer, the way a couple of photographers get away with it, they'll charge you £10 per photo, whereas I simply don't believe in it. I'll edit all them photos, and on a 2-hour shoot, I might still be able to get 50 photos, maybe if not more, and I'll edit them all. And for 100 quid, you get them all. But yeah, that whole £10, that £10 per photo situation, the photographer can easily make 200 odd quid from that, because even just 20 photos, there's the 200 quid. So yeah, and then people might even want more than that. I just don't believe in it.
And how would someone book Confound photography to do any work?
Used to be on the website, but yeah, it used to be on the website, but now usually it's through Facebook, and then I send them over an invoice. The regular sort of freelancing businesses, I'll send an invoice, they pay it to the business account, and be done with it that way. Because through the website, it's, again, I think this day and age, especially in 2026, even from about 3 years ago, it was a lot more convenient for people to reach out to you through social media.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, nowadays everyone's different, but I find it quick and convenient through whether Instagram, whether it's Facebook. Obviously, I'll send the invoice to their email, and yeah, at least that way they got the reassurance as well.
So have you been on any really exotic or really nice locations and you thought, oh, you think you really enjoyed being there? Any particular places?
I wouldn't say exotic, but
like Leeds Castle or things like that, where you can use the backdrop.
So more abandoned places, because that's just my thing. Like I like, once you've taken a good photo, you see the architecture, like you say, it could be Leeds Castle, but when you see I'd say it's got like a story to tell. When you go to places which have been abandoned, and then you take the photos, you see the photos, and then you edit for the photos to like their scene. Like I say earlier, I suppose with Gothic One Church. Then when you match the filtering and editing to match the scenery, it's got like a story to it. But I would say most of the wedding places, not all, I wouldn't say, but most of the wedding venues, I would say they're like seeing some of those places in photos are absolutely amazing. But yeah, no, I would say abandoned venues, places, locations.
Yeah. And obviously, I've found it quite hard to do. Like when you're doing the reception, it's fine, but then you get the disco, and people want these perfect things, and you've got all these disco lights going on, and it's really difficult to get like the focus and things like that. Have you got a special filter or anything you use for that? Any tricks?
Absolutely nothing. It's just knowing how to use the digital camera. You know, whether it be a DSLR or whether it be a DLR. Basically, the difference between those two, if no one knew, is just the shutter. So obviously, a DLR you won't get the shutter sound. I have a preference of a DSLR because I like that old school nostalgia shutter sound on the camera. But no, it's just knowing how to use the camera. Once you set up, you'll take a few test shots. You'll obviously, once you're experienced, you'll go into a place and be like, right, I need to change these settings according to roughly it should match this. Then you'll take a few test shots and then be done with it pretty much. Obviously, once you've done a few test shots, you'll find the right ISO, you'll find the right white balance, all that stuff, the settings on your camera. And then you're pretty much good to go the rest of the evening, I'd say.
Now, Matt, Shane was obviously one of my best men. We also went to school with each other and been brothers and best mates since just before play school. It was kind of weird. It's been a very nice life. However, he called me last night, Matt, and said to me, I want to prove that I know you more than you know me. So we've done this quiz thing, and I'm proud to say that I bloody won.
Yeah.
It's often the way, though, isn't it? You know, the person who comes up with the idea is often the one that fails. You know, but no, it's a fun thing to do, isn't it? You know, your friendship. It's fine as long as you say, you both can laugh about it. As long as it's not taken too serious, because some people get so serious nowadays. We've had these discussions before, so you have a little laugh about it. And of course, you know, I wouldn't know your favourite colour. You wouldn't know mine. I don't know my own favourite colour anyway. I don't think I have one. But you know.
Well, Shane, very quickly, because I know that you've got to go to your next meeting now. And also then you've got work. Just tell us one last time, Compound Photography. Where can they find you? What's the link to your social media? Your prices roughly? Just one quick roundup.
Literally any social media. To be actually, that's a lie.
No, that is a fantastic photo that we've on. It looks like we've lost Shane there, Matt.
It does, but luckily you got a lot of that information out there earlier.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sure you'll be putting all the details up there for everyone anyway. So, thank you very much, Shane. You know, nice to meet you. Obviously,
Yeah, good to meet you as well.
Oh, he's back. Hello, you froze.
You had the
no,
phrase,
good to meet you as well, and I'll speak to you. Well, I'll probably speak to you guys soon, no doubt.
Absolutely. Have a lovely day.
One again, Mike, tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to the circus at 3, and then me and Matt are doing this, and I'm going to the circus, and then me and Leanne are going to watch a film of some sort, and then obviously when you get bored, just ask me to beat you again. That's fine.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Shane, we love you. Have a lovely day, and I'll speak to you later on.
Take care now.
Some games change your life. This one decides if you deserve to keep it. When ordinary people become prisoners inside the deadliest game ever created. Who survives? Who breaks? And who discovers that courage isn't found in violence?
Surviving Anarchy. Available now.